Hello everyone, welcome to Lukman IAS. This is Takkar Perspective program, and in these lectures we are discussing the important topic in detail from mains as well as prelims perspective, which is in news. So yes, we all know that Agni 5 has been recently launched, and today's topic relates to Agni 5 and India's missile program. Okay, in this particular session we will discuss about Agni 5 and along with that India's integrated guided missile program, and in that we will understand the context. कौन से पार्ट से ये रिलेवेंट है हमारे एग्जामिनेशन में? GS3 पेपर साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी पार्ट डिफेंस टेक्नोलॉजी. It is related to defense technology, and along with that we should understand it is also part of, we can say, internal security. So how it provides the or creates some kind of deterrence for any kind of, let's say, aggression by the neighboring nations. So from that aspect also we can mention this in our answer. So let's first understand, but before going in details, let me announce that yes, Lukman IAS has this Takkar All India free PT mock test, prelims mock test, and every month we have this mock test on the last Sunday of that month. This is starting from the 24th December 2022. This is open for all, free of cost. Along with that, total 6 tests are there. GS as well as CSAT test is there, and online mode is along with offline mode, both are available. If you are not registered yet, you should register. Why? Because there is added advantage here. The topper of each test will get the GS Mains Test Series program absolutely free. We are talking here after prelims examination, Mains Test Series. You know that at Lukman IAS, GS Mains Test Series is one of the famous and it is well known in the market. And yes, topper of each test will get. So here it is the chance that not only for prelims but also for mains examination, your preparation can be done here. So yes, you can scan the QR code. Also, we are providing in the description of this video the link to register for this All India mock test. So table of content, first of all we will see the context, then Agni 5 missile details, specifications of this missile, thereafter which are the variants of Agni missile 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, again the specifications of all those. Now let's we will also understand from mains perspective significance of Agni 5 launch. Thereafter we will see that what was the integrated guided missile development program under the leadership of visionary leader or scientist APJ Abdul Kalam, former president of India. Thereafter we will also understand Agni 5 versus China's DF-ZF hypersonic missile, how the comparison can be asked in the mains examination. Thereafter we should understand India-China ties, the timing of launching of this Agni 5, testing of Agni 5 missile to some extent is aligned with the recent clashes between India and let's say China forces in the Tawang region of Arunachal Pradesh. So India-China ties is in news, and way forward we can talk here. Okay, but yes, first of all let's see UPSC previous year question and the similar question how it has been framed in the prelims and mains examination on this topic. Look at the 2014 MCQ. Okay, so with reference to Agni 4 missile, which of the following statements is or are correct? Okay, so it is surface to surface missile, it is fueled by liquid propellant only, it can deliver 1 ton nuclear warhead about 7,500 km away. Now immediately after seeing third statement, one can easily eliminate the third statement, because this Agni 5 is basically, we can say that 5,500 to 5,800 intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM we are calling. So of course Agni 4 जो होगा उससे कम होगा, and that's why we can eliminate this option. Look at the option 3 eliminate करिए, directly answer क्या आ जाता है? 1 only. Yes. In 2013, 14, 15, at that time UPSC used to ask so many questions where the elimination method could be used prominently. ठीक है, सक्सेसफुली यूज कर सकते हैं, बट अभी रिसेंट टाइम में थोड़ा सा एलिमिनेशन मेथड भी मुश्किल हुआ है, बट स्टिल इट इज गुड स्ट्रेटेजी. ठीक है, बट फ्रॉम मेंस पर्सपेक्टिव इन 2021, सी हाउ डिफेंस टेक्नोलॉजी रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन इज आस्क्ड इन द साइंस एंड टेक. How S-400 air defense system So S-400 Triumph from Russia, we are importing this missile system, is technically superior to any other system presently available in the world. There was this article in the Hindu newspaper directly answering this question. डायरेक्टली, ठीक है, उस टाइम पे कौन मतलब कंपेयर करके उन्होंने वर्ल्ड में कौन से मिसाइल सिस्टम्स है सुपीरियर टू, और वी कैन से दैट कंपेयर टू दिस S-400 Triumph एयर डिफेंस सिस्टम. In the same manner, there can be question on Agni, or simply we can say missile program of India. Okay, or missile technology of India, or at present what kind of technology, be it hypersonic ballistic technology or ramjet, scramjet technology, rocket engine technology. So all these can be asked in the mains examination also, looking at this kind of questions. Okay, so yes, that's why we have taken this topic. Let's go in detail. First of all, context. Yes, what is Agni 5, the long range nuclear capable missile that India has tested. So ये explained page पे Indian Express में article है, and that's why in detail in the article talks about this. Now Agni 5 missile. Okay, before going in detail, let me tell you that Agni series of missiles are ballistic missiles. First of all, I will explain that what do you mean by ballistic missile, and thereafter difference with ballistic and cruise missile. Okay, so ballistic missile is basically there is parabolic path like this, and there is launching of missile, and we cannot maneuver those missiles largely, and yes, there is re-entry of this missile into the atmosphere, lower atmosphere like this. ठीक है, पहले upper atmosphere में जाता है, फिर re-entry करता है. This is ballistic missile. While cruise missile is a fast moving missile going along the near the ground surface. It is moving, we can say along the or near the ground surface. Example of cruise missile we can take is BrahMos. ठीक है, तो ब्राह्मोस इज द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ क्रूज मिसाइल. अग्नि जो है बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल का एग्जाम्पल है. ओके, सो यू शुड रिमेंबर दिस डिफरेंस ऑल्सो. नाउ दिस अग्नि बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल इज डेवलप्ड अंडर इंटीग्रेटेड गाइडेड मिसाइल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम spearheaded by the scientist and former president Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Now some technical specifications you should know about this Agni 5 missile. It is nuclear capable missile. What do you mean by nuclear capable? क्या मतलब होता है इसका कि न्यूक्लियर वॉरहेड जो होता है वो लेके जा सकते हैं इससे. सो न्यूक्लियर कैपेबल, इट्स नॉट लाइक न्यूक्लियर एनर्जी इज यूज्ड टू फ्यूल द रॉकेट. ठीक है, न्यूक्लियर कैपेबल मतलब न्यूक्लियर वॉरहेड is can be let's say moved along this with the help of this missile. Now which uses 3-stage solid fueled engine. I am going to show you a kind of, we can say, pictographic representation of all the specifications, but 3-stage solid fuel. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हमने जो अभी क्वेश्चन देखा था MCQ का, तो वहाँ पे फ्यूल, लिक्विड फ्यूल ओनली ऐसा लिखा हुआ था. यू कैन एलिमिनेट फ्रॉम दैट नॉलेज ऑल्सो कि इट यूजेस लार्जली सॉलिड फ्यूल इंजिन, एंड दैट्स व्हाई दैट स्टेटमेंट अगेन इज इनकरेक्टेड. इट हैज बीन डेवलप्ड बाय DRDO. ओके, ये टेक्निकल स्पेसिफिकेशंस आपको पता होने चाहिए. नाउ yes, in addition to this, let me also talk about Agni 1, 2, 3 simultaneously. But Agni 5 missile, you can see the range is 5500 to 5800, and that's why we are calling it as intercontinental ballistic missile. Generally 5000 से आगे अगर रेंज हो जाता है तो we can call it as ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay, so Agni 5 is India's, we can say that, contender for the ICBM tag. Now stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3 rockets जो system है fuel system का rocket में, तो like this you should know. ठीक है, so now it is surface to surface missile and there are different variants of Agni. Yes, as we started with the Agni 1 as medium range ballistic missile with the range of 700 to 800 km. Thereafter we started expanding this. We wanted to further increase the reach of this missile so as to create some deterrence for especially the rogue neighboring nations like Pakistan or China, we can say. So yes, Agni 2 missile with the range of more than 2000 kilometers has been successfully developed. It is called as medium range ballistic missile. Then Agni 3 with the range of more than 2500. Now it is called as Agni, so intermediate रेंज बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल. ठीक है, तो अग्नि 3 और अग्नि 4 जो है उसको हम बोल रहे हैं कि इंटरमीडियम रेंज मिसाइल. And Agni 3 is more than 2500 and Agni 4 is, we can say that, more than 3500. Okay, so this is the system you should know. Now Agni 5 currently is in the longest Agni series and is intercontinental ballistic missile. Now it is being said that Agni 6 is also under the stage of development, which can be having the range of more than 8000, reaching up to 11,000, 12,000 kilometer also. Okay. Now the significance of Agni 5, yes, the significance of whole, we can say that, missile development system, especially reducing the dependence on the foreign countries. Okay, so this was the major focus. So yes, of course, independence in missile technology. This was one of the objective of having that integrated, we can say, guided missile program. And this Agni 5 can be launched from submarine platform. It is actually from surface to air and surface to surface, we can say, and it can be launched from the submarine platform also. Now India has also launched Agni 5P. ठीक है, Agni 5P is basically having the range of 1000 to 2000 kilometer of range, but it is basically canisterized. It is canisterized missile. That means it can be immediately launched from any, we can say, ground surface like road or rail surface also, railways also. Simply you should understand canister, and yes, it has been successfully launched. Agni P. Okay, Agni 5P नहीं, Agni P जो है. Okay, so this is also significance. Now it creates a strong deterrence mechanism. ठीक है, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. It creates a strong deterrence mechanism. Although we have no first use policy, NFU launched in 2003. According to it, we will not use nuclear warhead as a first attack. We will use nuclear warhead only as a part of strategy of retaliation. अगर कोई न्यूक्लियर अटैक इंडिया पे होता है, then only we will use it. ठीक है, so this is the policy. Nuclear first use, no first use policy, we can say that, of India. But it creates a deterrence mechanism. Deterrence मतलब क्या है कि जो neighboring country है, अगर it becomes more aggressive, ठीक है, तो उससे क्या है कि एक deterrence create होता है कि we have this capacity and you should not be such aggressive country. Okay, so this is India's significance. Along with that, India joined the elite club of 7 countries with the Agni 5 having ICBM like US, Russia, China, France, Israel, UK, North Korea. You can see that North Korea is also there with this, having this technology. Okay, so fine. Now this is the significance of Agni 5. Separately it can be asked. Now India's integrated guided missile development program, and yes, it was started in 1980s. ठीक है, ये 1980s में start हुआ था, and various, let's say, missiles have been developed under it, like short range surface to surface ballistic missile, Prithvi name, intermediate range surface to surface ballistic missile, Agni, then short range low level surface to air missile, Akash, देन थर्ड जनरेशन एंटी टैंक मिसाइल नाग. ये जो मिसाइल है इस प्रोग्राम के अंडर डेवलप हुए. इन एडिशन टू दैट वी हैव फर्दर डिफरेंट, वी कैन से, मिसाइल्स लाइक एयर टू एयर. इसका नाम क्या है? अस्त्र, अस्त्र मिसाइल. और एयर टू लैंड, ठीक है, इसका नाम क्या है? रुद्रम. एयर टू लैंड रुद्रम. तो ये आपको प्री में पूछा जा सकता है. दिस कैन बी आस्क्ड इन द प्रीलिम्स एग्जामिनेशन, सो यू शुड बी नोइंग दिस इंफॉर्मेशन. नाउ Agni 5 वर्सेस चाइना's DF-ZF hypersonic missile. So yes, if India has Agni 5 missile, China is also having its own ICBM variants, and it is having hypersonic we can say launch vehicle, and that's why or missile technology. Now what do you mean by hypersonic missile technology? As the name suggests, hypersonic should be, we can say that the speed is greater than 5 times of sound. So that is, we can say 5 Mach. और इसका जो स्पीड है वो काफी ज्यादा है जो चाइना का जो है. Okay, so they are also maneuverable, these hypersonic missiles, they are also maneuverable missile, and in India what we have achieved is for hypersonic technology we have already achieved this in cruise missiles like BrahMos. Okay, for BrahMos we have already achieved this, but for Agni we have to achieve this, and along with that we are also developing for ballistic missile this hypersonic technology demonstrated vehicle. In 2020 it is successfully demonstrated, and that's why we are further on the right path to develop this technology which is available with China. Along with that, we have also recently developed the technology in terms of ramjet and scramjet. This is also very important. Air breathing rockets, so that the amount of more fuel is stored there in the rockets, so that air जो है compressed way में लेके जाना और उसको use करना burning के लिए, fuel burning के लिए, it was very, we can say उसका भी एक वजन होता है, that's why वो कम करना था, that's why जो भी available atmosphere में air है उसको ही directly use करना for burning of fuel. So this is scramjet and ramjet technology, you should understand. And in scramjet what is the difference? Here the speed of air is more, hypersonic हो जाता है वहां पे, but ramjet में वो subsonic है. Okay, so this is the difference you should know. Fine. Now moving on, India-China ties. Recently we know on 9th December Tawang region, where the region contested at that time in 1962 India-China war, वहाँ से ही उन्होंने chicken snake को capture करने की कोशिश की थी, and yes, to some extent India got, so we can say that lot of losses we can say at that time, but now we have successfully retaliated any kind of aggression that was observed along that border. So it is good news, and yes, this Agni 5 we can say that test was to some extent a kind of message to China that we are now not the same in the same situation that we were in 1962. Okay, so this one. Then second, you should know that there are some kind of now tensions among two countries since the Galwan conflict 2020. ठीक है, और अभी ये तवांग क्लैश हुआ है तो उसके बाद में immediately there are some tensions, especially in eastern sector. Okay, so both countries are let's say alerting their defense system. So this is the present situation, but what should be the way forward? Of course, yes, we have this no first use policy, and that's why it is only the creating the credible deterrence mechanism. Remember this minimum we can say deterrence, credible deterrence, ऐसा हमारा एक पॉलिसी है, ठीक है. So and along with that no first use policy. So ballistic missile और missile के लिए ये है, और ये जो है nuclear warhead के लिए है. Fine. So it acts as a deterrence, and we consider Agni missile, Agni 5 as a weapon of peace. And yes, of course, India having this let's say promoting values of peace and non-violence, India will not use these as a, we can say, first we can say that missile or for the launching of attack directly. So it will be, we can say that as a part of retaliation strategy. Along with that, we should always talk as a way forward for between any two countries facing tensions, that we should talk about the countries should come together on a common platform. There should be dialogue, and the whatever the disputes are there, the problems are there, tensions are there, they should be resolved through dialogue, and we can say that deliberations. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे भी इंडिया चाइना ने जो है वो through dialogue all these, let's say whatever the boundary disputes or the conflicts that are happening, तो ये सारा सॉल्व करना चाहिए. ये वे फॉरवर्ड में इसी तरीके से बात करनी है. ओके, फाइन. सो व्हाट कैन बी द प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन? Write a short note on integrated guided missile development program in the context of recent launch of Agni 5 missile system. This can be one question. With Agni 5, India has joined the club of 7 countries that possess to deliver nuclear warhead. Do you think it creates a credible deterrence for India's adversaries? अब ये सिक्योरिटी के एंगल से क्वेश्चन है, ठीक है, ये जो है साइंस एंड टेक, डिफेंस टेक्नोलॉजी। और तीसरा भी देखिए, एक्सप्लेन द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बैलिस्टिक मिसाइल एंड क्रूज मिसाइल टेक्नोलॉजी। तो यहां पे आपको थर्ड जो है फिर से डिफेंस टेक्नोलॉजी से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है। Okay, so we have dealt with all these three. Now you should be able to attempt this kind of question. I hope that this was fruitful session. If you like this, you can share this video with your friends and you try to make small notes from these issues that we are discussing. They are very helpful for your mains examination. Okay, fine. Thank you.